Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another live stream edition of the World Elite Podcast. My name is Dylan Abear, and I hope everyone had a great weekend, great Labor Day. This is not our normal day we live stream. I will get to that in a second as to why we're not streaming on our normal day. Once again, because it seems like that's been a trend lately of what we've been doing here, but I do have my reasons. But joining me as always is the World Elite Trio as well. First is Jordan Johnson. Jordan, what is going on, man? How was your Labor Day?
Oh, my Labor Day was great, and just ready to talk. During the intro, it was kind of cutting out, but I think I got it now.
Okay, well, it seemed like it probably was on your end because mine was okay. It seemed like.
Yeah.
Blaine, was everything good on your end?
Oh yeah, everything good on my end. Can y'all hear me?
Oh yeah. How you doing, man? How was your Labor Day?
It was too short. It wasn't long enough, man. Wish I had a longer break.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I hear you on that one, man. And also, before we get to our wrestling, it was the actual return of the good teams in college football. It wasn't the week 0 with a bunch of FCS schools playing each other and whatnot. The top 25 matchup we saw in Ireland in week 0. This was the return of the big teams, as far as LSU, Texas, Ohio State, Alabama. It was nice, but I don't believe it was very nice on Blaine's end. Blaine is a Texas Longhorns fan. Blaine, I'm going to get to you first on this one. I asked you for halftime, but I want to know, for post game, what was the thoughts on the debut of Arch Manning as the actual starter? I know he played a little bit last season, but what was the full thoughts post game? Because you told me some stuff already, but I want to know your full thoughts on it.
I think people was just too high on him. I don't know if they thought he was gonna come in and just be like a Peyton Manning off right out the gate. But I think he did good for his first actual like real competitive start. But it was a 14-7 ball game. I'd take that any day of the week. So I'm pleased with that. I would rather much us win the game, but it is what it is.
Yeah, now on our end, I can say a little bit better. It was Brian Kelly's first season opener win, and since he took over, and it was nice. I mean, it was nice getting a win. It was a close win. I see it more as a 2-touchdown win, being that we were robbed of that 1 touchdown. I mean, we were debating if it was a touchdown or if he stepped out at the 1, and he just rolled it incomplete. I was baffled by that, and but overall, I was happy with the win, and we got some NFL this week, and we'll do some stuff at the end for the NFL, being that it's coming back tomorrow. But we're gonna get to our first topic, and it is none other than Clash in Paris that happened this past Sunday, live from Paris, aired at 1 p.m. Central here in Louisiana, and the card goes as followed. Roman Reigns defeated Bronson Reed in the first match, 22 minutes, 5 seconds. And with the matched entrances, the post-match stuff, it took the first hour of the show. So I thought either we're getting an AEW type pay-per-view going 5 hours, whatnot, or some people's getting their matches cut. And look at the card; it didn't really go either way because each match, got its fair share of time. The Wyatt Six defeated the Street Profits to retain the WWE Tag Team titles. Becky Lynch defeated Nikki Bella to retain the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Rusev defeated Sheamus in the good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. John Cena defeated Logan Paul, and Seth Rollins defeated CM Punk, Jey Uso, and LA Knight to retain the World Heavyweight title. I didn't add anything else to the card because I knew we wanted to give our thoughts on it. I'll actually start with Jordan on this one with the card. What did you think about the whole show? You can go match by match. Just give me your thoughts on everything and whatnot. So, and also at the end, I want your best match and your worst match. And what would you rate the entire PLE out of a 5-star?
Yeah, the show was awesome. Like starting with Roman and Bronson Reed. Yeah, that was a great match. How he was signing his shoes at the end and throwing them in the crowd. That was, and then that spear from I don't the spear on the announce table.
Oh yeah, from Breaker, yeah.
Breaker, yeah, that was good. The Wyatt Six and them, that was a great match. Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella, that was a great match, but like the finish with the roll up.
I gotta stop you on that one with that. A great match, Becky and Nikki.
Oh, it was. The finish
not great,
with the
not
roll-up
great.
wasn't great.
Yeah.
Rusev and them, that was a good match. Watching them with the barrels and all that. John Cena and Logan Paul, that was a really good match. And then Seth Rollins and them with Becky Lynch coming out.
Yeah, so we'll get to the aftermath as far as the main event because I do have a whole separate topic for that one. But Blaine, I know it was a busy weekend. Were you able to catch the show on Sunday?
Yeah, I didn't watch it live, but I went back the next day and I watched it. It was I would say it was lackluster. I was expecting more from it. If you had to ask me a rating, I think I would say like a 6 out of 10. By far, Becky and Nikki was the worst match on the card. I love that just for Raw. The Roman Reigns match was good. They put him on the shelf to go make his movie. That's why they put him on the stretcher. And then I think the John Cena was the best match of the night.
Justin says overall just a mass show and to end the WWE Peacock era of pay-per-views. I 100% agree. And he also said John Cena and Logan Paul was match of the night, and worst was easily Becky and Nikki. Keith says the best match was the John Cena match. I agree as well.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is Tim on the Game Breakers YouTube page. If so, what's going on, Tim? He says Roman and Bronson was good. He said Rusev and Sheamus was good. Cena and Logan Paul was fantastic. The main event was good. But something about the tag match and IC title match slowed the card down. I agree. I agree with everything he said. It's on the mark with that one. Running down the card for me, yeah, the entrances, the match, the post stuff with Roman and Bronson took the whole first hour of the show. So like I said, I thought, man, either we're getting a long show or getting matches cut. But, looking at the times for each match, it seemed like everyone got their fair share of stuff, maybe just a little bit more of what I thought that we were going to get for anything. The match was very good with Roman and Bronson. I know everyone sees Braun Breaker as the big star for division. I really see it more as Bronson can be a star of his own. So whenever they decide to get rid of the whole Vision faction, I can see this being something for Bronson Reed to break out. And man, he did very good in this match. I figured he was going to take the L on this one, being that Breakker is probably going to be the one to give Roman that loss. But man, the post match was just amazing. From Roman putting Paul Heyman into that submission, to him signing his shoes and throwing him to the crowd, to just getting speared out of nowhere by Braun Breakker. And then Breakker does what's best. And he does what's best, and he turns around and he comes right back, and he gave that sort of spear he gave to like Carlito and El Grande Americano. He gave that long, like where he jumps like fucking 5 yards just to get to him. And man, Braun Breakker has the best spear in the game right now. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all can agree. I don't know if y'all have someone else that has a better spear. I mean, spear wise, are we talking all time, or are we talking about right now? Because I could see him even having one of the best spears ever. I mean, this is nothing to Goldberg, to Roman, to Edge, or anybody, but man, Braun Breakker has like a next level type spear, and it's so effective.
Yeah, I agree with you on the spear.
He's the best of all time, but if we talk it right now, I think he has the best in the game right now.
Yeah, for sure. The Wyatt 6 match with the Street Profits, I have a separate topic for what I want to ask y'all about it, but it was overall a decent match. I mean, nothing to to lose your mind over or anything like that. One thing I loved about it, and I've never seen a crowd do this before, was actually singing the song of the Wyatt 6, and man, that was just goosebumps right there. That was so cool. See that? I mean, because like I said, no other crowd has done that with the Wyatt 6. Becky and Nikki was very lackluster. The spot where Nikki tried to jump on Becky, or I guess the kicker, and she wasn't even near Becky. And then the spot by the announcer's table where Nikki is bouncing Becky from like table to table, and all you just see is her hands bouncing off the table. She's not even even connecting with her face or anything like that. It was so weird. I mean, it was such a weird thing. But yeah, very lackluster match. For sure, probably, and to agree with everybody, yeah, it was the worst of the night. The Donnybrook match was really good with Rusev and Sheamus. I figured Rusev would get the win because I feel like he needs it more than anybody right now. So I think Sheamus. I think Sheamus is going to get his due. I think soon enough. I think he just needs the IC title now to become a Grand Slam champion. And I think sooner or later he'll get it. But this was for Rusev to win. I think he needed it more than anything. Cena and Logan Paul was really good. To agree with everybody once again, best of the night easily. And then the Fatal 4-Way was really fun. Seeing Becky getting involved opens the door for something I'll talk about in a second. Overall, it wasn't the best way to end the PLE on Peacock era, but overall, it was not the worst show ever. It's just something I wasn't crazy about. I'll give it. I have a 5-star. I'll give it. I don't know. Probably give it a 3 out of 5. I mean, I think that's fair. But getting to the next topic, something I want to bring up and has everything to do with the main event. And it even trickled into Raw, and now that opens up more speculation. It would have felt better to talk about it if it wasn't spoiled for us on the internet, because everything is spoiled on the internet nowadays, and all the writers for professional wrestling, even WWE Shop spoiled it, which fucking killed me right there. Because I was looking forward to talking about this when it was just speculation, whenever we weren't spoiled by everything. But as it's looking right now on Friday Night SmackDown, it seems like AJ Lee is going to make her return to the WWE after 10 years away from the company. She randomly announced her retirement after she teamed up with Paige at WrestleMania 31. And now it seems like she's coming back to the ring to tag with her husband, CM Punk, to take on Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch at WrestlePalooza. I'll start with Blaine on this one. Blaine, is there any excitement to see AJ Lee back into the WWE? I know some people have their thoughts and they're saying, oh, she's just coming back for the money or whatever. But I would love to see her back. I mean, I think she's going to get a very good pop, and it's in Chicago that they're bringing her back on SmackDown on Friday. So I think it's going to make it even better.
If it was for the money or not, I can't wait to see her back. But I wish to screw around with the IWC. I wish that they prolong her appearance. Like, everybody knows she's coming back Friday, but maybe wait another week or so just to like poke the bear. You know what I mean? But I can't wait.
Honestly, if they wait any longer, I'm going to lose my shit. It just can't happen. Because I am one that if there's speculation, if there's a big rumor, it's got to happen. Because if it wasn't in Chicago, I would say no. I mean, yeah. Because, I mean, I would like to bring her back in Chicago, where her and CM Punk live. They had a Rampage in Chicago, and just off of pure speculation, they packed that place out, and CM Punk made his return to professional wrestling. They're in Chicago again, but it's not pure speculation this time because it's been spoiled on the internet. Something that I hate about the internet is when we're being spoiled for everything. And it's not because of the writers or anything like that. It's from WWE's shop because they answered someone on Twitter and they said with AJ Lee's return to the ring. So that kind of did it for me right there. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's for the money or anything like that. I think it's awesome to see her finally come back to the ring. She's been gone, like I said, for over 10 years. She retired after WrestleMania. And there's been no rumor ever of her coming back. I know people, like, I say get excited for her, possibly for like a Rumble appearance or something like that. I know when they had the Rumble that we were speculating for a while that she would possibly come back. And whenever she didn't, I think that's kind of when I said, this is the nail in the coffin. She ain't coming back. And now you can kind of reopen that because she is. And I don't know if there's anyone out there still that is still like, oh, she's not coming back or anything like that. She is. I mean, it's 100%. She's coming back on Friday. And I'm not that type to like, hey, I want to mess with everybody and just delay her appearance. It's got to happen. If it was somewhere, some random ass city in a random ass state, I would say no. But it's in Chicago. It's got to happen.
Do you think she still get that massive pop if it was a surprise?
Yeah. I mean, okay, if it was a surprise, if they didn't spoil nothing, if it was in a random ass town, yeah, I mean, obviously she'd get a pop. But I mean, it's in Chicago, and even though it's been spoiled, she's still gonna get a. Oh my gosh, she's gonna get a massive pop. I mean, I think she gets a pop that's like on the same level when Punk debuted in AEW. Because I still say that's probably the bigger pop than when he showed up at War Games in Chicago.
Oh no, I don't know about that.
Because this is two different things when it comes to that. With AEW, he came back to professional wrestling, something he left and absolutely never came back. When he said he wasn't coming back, he went try to UFC out. He failed miserably at that. But then he came back to the company that he ended up leaving. So I think it's two different things. So, I mean, the one in Chicago for War Games was massive. But the one for Rampage was also massive. So I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. Justin says they definitely wouldn't be doing these massive teases if they didn't have already locked her down. I 100% agree. I don't think Punk would be asking, oh, where's SmackDown this Friday? Knowing damn well Punk, he hardly ever shows up on SmackDown, if that. Then Rollins and Becky, I'm pretty sure, are going to be there Friday as well. Yeah, they 100% locked her down. She's going to be there Friday. The speculation is going to be over after 10 years that she is coming back to the company. Jordan, I want all your thoughts on this for AJ Lee. I mean, are you excited to see her come back? Also, I got another question for both of y'all when Blaine does come back. Because I did see a report, but I want to know what y'all think about it as well. So, Jordan, let me hear it.
Yeah, I'm happy to see her come back and all that in the ring. Yeah, she's gonna get a great pop, and yeah, it's in Chicago, so it's yeah, I can't wait to see her back in the ring.
Now, like Blaine was asking, do you think it would have got the same level pop that she's gonna get in Chicago if it was in a random state or a random city, whatever, but it wasn't spoiled on the internet and she just randomly showed up?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, it all depends. All depends where it's at. I mean,
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
Chicago is the best wrestling city in the States, and it's not even close. There's a lot of good ones, but Chicago is so good for wrestling, and that's why I'm happy they're doing it there. Would I have loved to see her come back on Raw when they were in Paris? That would have been crazy level pop with that crowd. Holy shit! But no, if they're gonna bring her back, it's got to be in Chicago. They brought Punk back in AEW when they was in Chicago. They brought him back to WWE in Chicago. So I think it's only fitting they bring AJ Lee back also in Chicago. I was going to ask something, but Blaine is not back yet. Jordan, I'll ask you this first. Do you see this being a more of a long-term run with the company? Some people think it's a one-off for her to tag with Punk at WrestlePalooza. Other people see it as this is going to be more than just a one-off. And is there anybody, and to add to the question, is there anyone that's in the company right now you would like to see her work with that she hasn't had a chance of working with? Because most of that female roster right now, she has not worked with.
Yeah, I would like to see her like more than once. Like I would like her to have like a good run. And I'm trying to see. Let's see.
There's a lot on that roster, and if you want, if you want, you can dig deep to NXT if you want. I mean, possibilities are endless. I feel like because the main roster shows up on NXT sometimes. Not saying it's just AJ Lee's don't show up there, but it's just to say. I mean, you can pretty much pick anyone. That's kind of like a little dream match or anything like that.
Maybe what's her name? Stephanie Vacquier or whatever. Ooh. Maybe, yeah,
that'd be nice. A lot of people would like to see her go against Roxanne. They're both small. So, yeah. I mean, size difference is different with this one, but I would love to see her maybe with Rhea Ripley. That'd be fun. I mean, there's a lot of people like to see her go against Asuka, Io Sky. I mean, there's a lot of people like to see her go against. Justin says, I've said for the longest time, if she doesn't want to come back, then stop forcing it. All I want to see is WWE prove me wrong, because I've seriously felt like she's never coming back for the longest time. I agree. I mean, they've teased it for so long, but they've never teased it like this. They've never teased it to where this speculation started. I say they never teased it like saying, "Oh, where's SmackDown going to be at?" or involving CM Punk or anything like that. It was just based off a pure rumor, like, oh, she's going to be at the Rumble or this and that. But this is the biggest speculation they've had for her to come back. And when it's actually being picked up by the news outlets, that's just coming back as well. Blaine, I asked Jordan, and I want to ask you as well. Do you see this being more of a full-time run for AJ Lee, more than just a one-off? And is there anyone on the current roster, it can be main roster, NXT, you'd like to see her have that kind of dream match with?
I think she would be there for a couple years, but I would like to see her and her daughter go at it. Roxanne Perez, that's one that I want to see. I would like to see her and Rhea. I think that would be a good one too. But it's a lot of possibilities with her coming back. Her and Alexa Bliss. That'd be a good one.
Yeah. I know Jordan had said Stephanie Vacquier. I said between Roxanne and Rhea Ripley. But I mean, other people, I mean, like I said, Asuka as well, Io Sky. I mean, the possibilities are so endless with that women's roster. That women's roster is loaded. And
who was on the roster when she retired? I forgot.
It definitely wasn't as deep as it is now. I mean, I know she teamed up with Paige. She's had her runs with Paige.
Charlotte and Bayley and Becky was the main three, probably.
I mean, was it? But Or was it
That was
at the
all
time, or
around the
was
same.
it like
That was
after?
around
I
the same.
mean,
That was around the same time when wait, no, that was before that little evolution
yeah,
thing they did.
because that was more towards the next year. Because I know they had that match for the women's title when they stopped calling them divas. It was for the women's title with
Yeah.
Charlotte, Becky, and Sasha at Mania in Dallas, the one I was at. So yeah, that was like the year after when they brought all them there.
Oh,
So I mean, you could
yeah.
even mention. I mean, she's gonna get her running with Becky, which is cool. I would like to see her against maybe Charlotte Flair. She's never had that run before. So I mean, like I said, possibilities are endless with this one.
I throw you a curveball. I guess I heard the rumors about Paige coming back. What if they finish their little rivalry when
That's
if she
something.
do come back?
That's something I like to see also. I mean, like I said, there's so many things to do, even with bringing her back. I thought she was a bad signing for AEW. It just never fit at all for Paige. But I think she would like to come back to kind of finish kind of what she started over there. And it's just a hope the injury bug is gone from her with her neck and whatnot. So
Dad didn't keep her away from Xavier Woods.
yeah, she'll probably have to be on SmackDown then if that happens because Xavier's on Raw. But all right, well, moving on. Something also I took away from Clash in Paris seems like a breakup is on the horizon between the Street Profits.
Oh, I thought you meant Tiffany Stratton and Ludwig Kaiser.
See, I've been seeing that, but I haven't seen nothing
Yeah,
like.
me either.
Yeah. If I say Jordan's looking for that. But one big question I have is who benefits the most from the Street Profits breakup if it does happen? I mean, I think I know who that we all agree on, but I think the one who doesn't benefit too much, I say, is BFAB. You know, she joined them. I think she has grown a lot from being with the Street Profits. And if you take that away from her, I mean, I don't know, kind of what do you do with her after that?
Yeah, because she couldn't wrestle when she got there, and she started getting better at wrestling. And then if you split them up, then she just get lost in the shuffle.
Yeah, I mean, for one, with Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, I feel like that both of them can benefit from a breakup from a singles run. I know Montez Ford would be the bigger name, I think, coming from this that you could push as a bigger single star. But I would like to know from both of y'all, you know, like kind of like who has their advantage from a breakup, and in your own perspective. Jordan, I'll start with you.
I think Montez or Dawkins.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Yeah, because I can see Montez Ford, like, yeah, he can probably have a good run, singles run.
Now, Montez, obviously, I would say world title. Angelo Dawkins, I would say more around the mid card thing. So I think they could strive both in their own way. But I really don't want to see them break up. I know I've talked about it before, how maybe it would work out for Montez Ford more than Dawkins, but I mean, these guys are so good together. But I think that Uncle Howdy is playing that carrying cross role, and he's trying to be that divider in between them. That's something that I kind of took away from SmackDown whenever he was his own self trying to, you know, get in between the Street Profits on Friday. But Blaine, I mean, do you see one being more beneficial than the other from a breakup? I know a lot of people would say Montez, but I mean, some people would say Angelo.
I think Montez will go straight into that IC title picture, just to get on the fast track to the world title or the Universal. I actually think Dawkins would get lost in the shuffle. I think he would be fired within the 2-3 years after the breakup because he doesn't have that charisma, that spunk like Montez has. Montez has it.
Yeah, I mean, for me, there's just tag teams that are not meant to break up. I've seen it happen, and yes, they are one of them, easily by far. But I mean, others I've seen whenever they had Crime Time with JTG and Shad Gaspard, they broke them up, and that was the worst possible thing they did. And same thing when they broke up Enzo and Cass. I mean, there's just teams that are meant to be together. But honestly, I would welcome a breakup if they had something for all three of these. and that's including BFAB, because I think BFAB has gotten so much better since she got with the Street Profits. But I don't know how she would fare not being with them. I mean, could she kind of do like a thing where she picks sides and she has to roll with one of them, like maybe be with Montez Ford or even Angelo Dawkins, or I don't know. I mean, for one, I feel like that's the way they have to go if they're gonna break them up. She has to latch onto one of them, because by herself, I just don't see it. But with Angelo Dawkins, I don't know if I would so say for him to get lost in the shuffle, even released whenever they have their new wave come out of releases. I feel like this is a guy that you can really utilize as a single star in that mid card division. But also, I feel like going back to what I said, there's just teams that are not meant to break up, and they're not one of them. They're not one that would benefit from a breakup. So think twice before you break this team up. I don't like it if they do it, but also I've said about a lot of things, and it's turned out to be very well. So
they need to break up the Usos. You can see Jimmy got lost in that breakup. God.
Yeah, Jay got everything from that breakup, and Jimmy just really got lost. But he really never lost his role from the breakup either. It was just helping out whoever was good, like, you know, I was helping Jay sometimes or helping Roman. But he was always caught in that bloodline type storyline with the MFT, with Solo and them and whatnot. He was always there. So he never really did his own thing since the breakup. So yeah, I mean, that's another that's just shouldn't have broke up. I mean, for one, I know why they did, and you know, Jay obviously skyrocketed from being a single star, even won a world title, and he is still one of the hottest names right now in the company. But I would love for them to get back together at some point, just to benefit Jimmy a little bit.
I think they teased it Monday at the end of the match.
Yeah. If you're gonna break up one tag team, you got to have another one come, because on SmackDown, the tag team division is great, but on Raw, they are awful. It's an awful tag team division on Raw. They need a draft. They need a superstar shakeup. They need something on Raw. Bad.
Yeah.
All right, so another takeaway from Clash in Paris, it was obviously not Nikki Bella who did it. So I would like to know from both of you, who's the one that's going to actually dethrone Becky Lynch?
AJ Lee.
I mean, do you see them to put her in the IC title picture with Becky?
Yeah, I think they're going to try to drag that out a little longer. And I think AJ will be the one to dethrone Becky. And I think Punk, somewhere down the line, we all call it, going to dethrone Seth Rollins.
Yeah. I think CM Punk is going to actually win it and have a reign with it, rather than what happened at SummerSlam. But yeah, I mean, I could see AJ doing it. If she doesn't, though, I really don't know who you have take it off of her. I mean, the women's roster is loaded for who could actually do it. I could see someone like Asuka, or someone who's not in the world title picture, which is like Io or Stephanie or Rhea or something like that. Because for one, as much as people don't like Rhea to always be in a title picture, she's always going to be in a title picture. If she's not holding it, she's in the title picture. It's a little stale, but she's never going to go after a mid-card title. So that's
Bianca or Jade.
Yeah, just to get some gold on Jade. I mean, she hasn't had it yet.
Bailey, there's a lot of them.
I mean, Bailey's having this weird, like, finding herself type gimmick right now, which I don't know what that's going to lead to at all. I mean, a lot of people say it could be going back to her old gimmick, which I hope not.
I hope she go back to the hugger. I like that Bailey.
Honestly, that might be what she does. I mean, because she's done everything already, so why not just go back to what you're doing already? So, yeah, I mean, I could see it. Jordan, who can be the one to dethrone her? Are you agreeing with AJ, or are you going with somebody else?
I'll say like Jade or AJ Lee or whatever y'all said.
Someone not named Tiffany.
yeah, pretty much. All right, so next topic. We talked about this pretty much every live stream we've done. So who is actually going to be the one to face John Cena in his final match? And my brother actually gave me some sort of a theory he has about it, which sounds very interesting. But who's going to be the one to put John Cena in his final match? I mean, is he going to win his final match? Blaine, who's he going against?
I'm still staying strong. I think he's going to lose his final match to Brock.
Okay. Now, Jordan?
Yeah, I'll say Brock.
All right. So before I give my answer, my brother gave me a theory about this the other day, and it does not sound bad at all. This is not a bad theory at all. He was saying that what if that he goes to retire, but then when he turned back face, he badmouthed The Rock. I mean, when he did it, when he turned face, he said that. And so Ryan was saying, what if The Rock says you can't retire until I tell you to, because you gave me your soul at Elimination Chamber. So the retirement tour is extended to WrestleMania, and that's when the final match happens at WrestleMania in Vegas next year. Cena and The Rock run it back one more time at WrestleMania. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either. I can see it. But they already advertised his last appearance in Vegas and at Mania, so I don't know if they will go back on that, but it's WWE. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, hey, look what they did at WrestleMania to us. They went back on their word. Shit, they could do anything.
You're right. I don't hate it
though. For John Cena's final opponent, if they don't go that route, if they just say, hey, yeah, your last match is a Saturday Night's Main Event, which I hate that they would do a TV special for his final match. I hate that. But if that's the way they're going to do it, then it is what it is. Okay, we lost Blaine. All right, so while we get him back, I don't know if I agree with both of y'all that his final one is Brock. I think Brock happens before the final match. But who would I have him against in the final match is the big question. I think you got to go with one of his biggest rivals that he hasn't already gone against in his final run. So you're kind of limiting yourself here, because some of his biggest rivals over the years that that we're familiar with, he already went with CM Punk. He already did Orton. He can't do Edge. He's in AEW. I would love to see him go against AJ Styles. I would love him and AJ to run it back one more time. But is that last match worthy? I don't know. I really don't know. But it would make more sense if AJ had the Intercontinental title, which we'll get to that. But it wouldn't be for anything unless AJ somehow wins it before the last match. But right now, even saying that, I think Brock sounds better. So fuck it. I'll switch to Brock. Screw it. Because the more I think about it with AJ, it sounds like it makes zero sense for that to be his last match. So yeah, I'll go with Brock for the last match at Saturday Night's Main Event. Although I wish they would go that other route that Ryan was saying. That sounds so much better than just giving him a final match on a TV special. Don't have that happen, please. And then our final topic is something that really pissed me off on Monday Night Raw. Dominic Mysterio has retained the Intercontinental title after we all thought that he was going to be dropping it to AJ Styles, being that Worlds Collide is next Friday, which we will be predicting that next Monday for our show. So people can look forward to that. Even y'all can look forward to it. Was it the right move? for Dominic to retain, being that he's going into a world title match against Vikingo at Worlds Collide. Jordan, I will start with you on this one. We thought that it was happening. We thought a phenomenal forearm was coming, but out comes El Grande Americano. For some reason, screwing AJ when AJ didn't even screw over on a Triple Mania, didn't screw over El Grande Americano. So AJ had nothing to do with El Grande Americano. Somehow he gets into the mix and he screws over AJ. Dominic wins and retains the Intercontinental title. So now we have a chance to see a double champion Dominic at Worlds Collide next Friday. But Jordan, was it the right move or the wrong move to have Dominic to continue his reign as Intercontinental champion?
Yeah, I think it was the wrong move. I think they should have put it on AJ, and then he goes on to on Friday. So yeah, I think they should have put it on AJ.
I mean, especially after that crowd reaction. I mean, the first time they went to France was last year, and AJ was a heel. He couldn't really soak in the moment of that crowd singing to him, and even the camera was bouncing when he was a heel, and it shook the whole ring, it seemed like. But then, fast forward to Monday, he got an amazing reaction, and they didn't capitalize on it. I think it was the wrong move as well. As much as I like Dominic, and I think he is going to win next week, as a spoiler for next week. Yeah, I mean, I think they should have put it on him at Triple Mania. But now he's getting that consolation prize at Worlds Collide. I mean, people can say it's not a consolation prize, but I still think it is. I still think it's a consolation prize for not giving him whenever he got a great pop at Triple Mania. So for one, I don't love it that they had Dom go over. And I don't understand why he's going over. He's obviously not going to defend the AAA World Title on WWE television, so he's gonna have to do double appearances in Mexico or wherever they're doing AAA shows. I know they're doing Worlds Collide in Vegas. So yeah, he's going to have to pull double duty to defend both titles. So I think this was your bigger moment to put the title on AJ, and they failed at it. And I'm not one to criticize Triple H for anything like most of the IWC does, and it's actually pretty annoying to see the amount of criticism that Triple H gets on the internet. But I got to criticize him on this one. This was a bad move. I would have put AJ over. I think you capitalize on the moment and you put the title on him. And that way you let Dom go to Worlds Collide next week and more than likely win the world title from Vikingo. And this is unless someone else gets involved to screw Dom. Because remember, after Dom got the title match at Worlds Collide, he had that face-to-face run-in with Rey Mysterio. Does Rey screw him and assist Vikingo? I think that would be awful. Awful, by the way. Blaine, was it the right move or the wrong move to have Dominic Mysterio go over on Raw and retain the Intercontinental title?
Man, other than this technical difficulties I'm having tonight, that was a bad move. I hated that move. It sucked. I think Dom should have dropped that and then give him the AAA World title next week. It's like you wasted AJ last good years just being a jobber, so to speak.
Yeah, because not only do you have him lose on a PLE after he is trying to get his match for so long to get Dom cleared, playing all those characters and whatnot, and then he gets his match, he loses, but then we get the news that he's getting his match again on Raw after Clash in Paris, and we're like, oh yeah, that's when he's gonna win it. I mean, shit, Blaine, you've been saying it for weeks that AJ was gonna win it, and that opens the door for Dom to win the AAA title. And that way, you can balance out both, have AJ have one and have Dom have the other. But they completely blundered this.
Yeah.
I honest to God don't know what they're doing when it comes to this. Because I mean, I would say AJ have the Intercontinental title, have a great run with it, have great matches with it, and to have Dom go to AAA and win that title there, and also get your eyes on WWE to him have that title, because it's not like he's not going to bring that title with him. Look what Angel and Berto were doing with the tag titles when they had it. They brought it on WWE television. If someone in WWE had another AAA title, they would bring it on television. Same thing Dom is going to do every week on Raw, is going to have that AAA world title. But now I guess they want to push him as the double champion, which I'm not crazy about double champions, because that means you got to somehow prioritize both of them. And I haven't really seen too many people be successful in prioritizing one. Come on, bro. This was going so good.
I knew that would piss you off. That's why I said it. I knew it was gonna piss you off.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, but yeah. The thing is with Dom, you have to find a way to prioritize both, and unless they have some major plan to do it, then I just don't see why they didn't put it on AJ.
Me neither. I don't see why.
No. But all right, well, is there anything else you guys would like to bring up from the weekend? Any other wrestling topics that I didn't bring up? I know AEW's tonight. Is there anything AEW you want to bring up other than Tony Khan running from WWE to change the time of All Out to not match up with WrestlePalooza? It's now at 3:00 Central, while WrestlePalooza is at, I think, 7:00.
You know who's the big dog?
He doesn't want to go head to head. He doesn't want to do it.
He knows who's the big dog. He knows he's going to get washed out.
The thing is, he's not afraid to match up with NXT, even though NXT beats him in the ratings pretty much every week on television. But he will not go head to head of pay-per-views versus PLE on a weekend, because he knows that it doesn't matter how good the card you put out for All Out, it's not going to match up better than WrestlePalooza. As silly as the name sounds, they're bringing back AJ Lee from a 10-year retirement. It's on ESPN. They're going to do well. And this is their first pay-per-view AEW on HBO Max as well, which also I honest to God don't care. They're not going to get my money for this one. If anything, I'll watch it on one of those illegal sites or something like that, which RIP Stream East, by the way, that killed me today that they took Stream East down. They still got Crack Streams out. Yeah, well, they took down Crack Streams a while back. They brought that back. But Stream East is gone once again. And it doesn't sound like it's coming back.
It'll be bad.
I hope it does. I mean, that's adds on to the sites I can watch my stuff on. Yeah, I saw the news today, and oh man, it tore me apart. But yeah, I got nothing to AEW. I didn't even see the card. I also don't care about the card. I'm not watching Dynamite.
I don't care about the show.
I don't remember last time I watched Dynamite or even a second of Dynamite. I don't care to watch it. I don't know. Jordan, anything else or no?
Nah.
I can't wait till that little 5'3" black hair starts skipping down the ramp. I can't wait.
Oh, Friday is going to be pure cinema, and I cannot wait. I'm going to be at a high school football game, but my phone will be on the side.
I'll be on the sideline trying to watch it, but I know I damn well I can't.
Yeah, I'm going to Elton and St. Ed's on Friday. We got our tickets already. My wife has a family friend that her son plays for Elton, so we're gonna go out and we'll watch them at St. Ed's on Friday.
Yeah, we play Pineville at home, so
I have no clue who Mamu plays, and it probably won't be pretty anyway. So
they play Bolton. They play Bolton. They'll skull drive them.
Okay, well, that's good to hear.
Bolton is not good.
Mamu isn't either, so it's gonna be like
they're better than Bolton.
Okay, well,
I think Mamu is good. They should make the playoffs this year.
Damn. Okay, nice. Okay, well, good to hear. That's something I don't keep up with very often is high school football, even though I try to make a game a year for Mamu, and I usually leave by halftime sometimes because we're just getting the fucking bricks beaten off of us.
You're picking the wrong game then.
It probably so. I'm probably picking the games where we're playing someone really good, and
Yeah.
I need to go to a game where we're playing like somewhere like
Ville
we're playing
Platte.
Friday. Yeah, or Ville Platte. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm definitely gonna look at the schedule and see which game I'll make this year. Like I said, I usually make a game a year, and it's not very often I stay past halftime. So I will definitely find a good one to go to. But that will do it for this live stream edition of the World Elite Podcast. I want to thank everyone for tuning in on another night that's not our normal night. We should be back on our normal day of Monday next week of 6 p.m. Central. Talk some more wrestling. Obviously, the big return that we're all expecting on Friday. I'm sure that'll be the main topic on Monday, and we'll also predict Worlds Collide. I know the next week is a double prediction show for WrestlePalooza and Blaine's favorite pay-per-view of AEW, All Out. That will be airing the same day. As much as Blaine hates AEW, I will predict the card, and whether he likes it or not, he will predict it as well. So,
and I'll try my best.
Yeah, should be a fun 2 weeks. A lot to talk about, a lot of shows to predict and whatnot. So, I know sooner or later TNA has a pay-per-view that's going to be soon as well. I don't know what day or what pay-per-view it is. I think it's the one where the Dudleys and the Hardys are going at it again.
Yeah, I think that's the next one.
I can't remember what day it falls on at all. But whenever it does, we will predict it as well. We're going to try to include all the major wrestling promotions and whatnot. As much as Blaine doesn't want to include one, we will.
I think it's on the same night as the big boxing match. Crawford and Alcantara.
Oh shit! They are trying to go against that.
I think it's the same night, if I'm not mistaken.
Ouch. Well, yeah, like I said, that'll do it for this live stream edition of the World Elite Podcast. Blaine, where can we find you on social media?
B_Arsenal_ on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and on here every Monday night.
Absolutely, Jordan.
You can find me on Twitter at Jordan_J2000.
Absolutely. You can find me at DylanAber_. You can find the podcast on Twitter at World Elite Pod. Also on Instagram at World Elite Pod, Facebook, World Elite Podcast. You can subscribe to us on YouTube. If you're watching this video, of course, we appreciate it. But also like the video, smash the subscribe button as well if you're not doing so already. Go follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, all the social medias. The audio versions of the podcast can be found on all major audio platforms, Apple, Spotify, you name it. We're there. We do have merchandise in the description of the video. I still haven't looked into anything different yet, so you're still going to be paying out of your ass to buy something for the show. Like I said, I will be looking into other distributors to find maybe a cheaper option, but also a very high quality option. I don't want cheap if I'm going to be paying cheap. So I will look into something for sure. All the sponsorships and affiliates can be found in the description as well. We do have all kind of affiliates that we are partnering with, all the discount codes, all the links you got to click on to support the show is all there. But that will do it. I hope everyone enjoyed the show. I hope everyone enjoys their week of wrestling. I know AEW's tonight, like I said, TNA, SmackDown, which I know the world's going to be tuning into that. And then if you feel like tuning into Collision, I won't. But if anyone else does, didn't enjoy that as well. Also enjoy the NFL tomorrow, Friday, Sunday, another week of college football. A lot to tune into this weekend. So hope everybody enjoys it. Hope everyone enjoyed the show. And we will see you all next Monday at 6 p.m. Central. So you have a good day.